As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Washington Commanders and the Tennessee Titans. 5 weeks come and gone, and we're off in week 6 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Year after year. Best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Let's go.
They're throwing it. Completed to his running back. They're going to bring him down at the 36. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Back now, pressure coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They gain 11 on that play. And the Titans have a 1st.
Dude, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, it's awesome with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here we go.
They'll try and punch it in. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Joey Sly on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders nothing. Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Slime with the honors. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Bails out of the pocket quick. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Jair Elam makes the play. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just 1 play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That one's complete to Chimere DK. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. And he's dropping back to throw. And he's got it. It's in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans parlay the interception into points. Extra point is up and good from Slime. And the Titans drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Commanders nothing. Joey Sly taking on for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Slime with the honors. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Ready?
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
19 Sergeant, 19 Sergeant. Come on. 19, find it, that's all leading.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Complete to the rookie out of Auburn. A lot of mess on the move here. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders lower the deficit to a single possession. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing off the play fake. Caught, nice game left side. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch, so give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, they'll run. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Ready? 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. Take go.
Throwing now off the play action. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Here we go. Sack.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, well, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards followed.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
Pass play on 1st and goal. And he's got it. It's in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans throw their early lead to 13. Here's Sly to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Titans double their lead to 14.
Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Returning it from the 4. Making some progress here. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something that teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, well, maybe even that much more, these super athletes who can electrify in returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
And 6 at the 40-yard line.
Left wing 19.
We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 21-7 is our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They start with 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. He's going to have this one down to the 28. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Second down give to Rttsb Lg. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Daniels throwing on third. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Has room down the left sideline. He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick six and a Tennessee touchdown. Here's Slide to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders 7. Joey Slye taking off for Tennessee.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Over first and 10. At their own 19-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. Daniels coming back after that pick. He set up the screen here to Swift. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
19.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Tremble with the grab. And he crosses the sideline, a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30. Pick up a 5 on that play. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Give it to Rttsb Lg. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brocco. And jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
70 Lions. Warriors 70. Steady.
Running once again with Rttsb Lg. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run block. That brings up third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and just 2 to go.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Throwing now on third and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
And the Commanders first down. 70. Hawk 70. Trap 60. Trap 60.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Tried to connect, but it lines up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready,
back to throw, here's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. that pushes them back. Third down coming up. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. Gotta figure out this third down here. Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. Titans to the line now. First and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. He's got it along the sideline. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Washington calls it second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, we were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from the 32. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
A small little jab there finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throw here, third down. Downfield to DK. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Sticking to the air here. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Brings up third and long.
Here he goes, third and long. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And that return's going to leave him enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they walk before the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now Daniels to throw. Hits him on the out route. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Washington first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Washington.
Running right. This is Prosky Merritt. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's stopped. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing now, Daniels. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go, shot. 18, Robert, Viking, 18. Ready.
Third and long, they're going to throw. The third down throw falls incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that brings up 4th and long.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Viking, cut. 18, 5 in.
Fourth down, here's Daniels. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the Commanders' 33-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
60 Bison.
Now looking to throw. Hits his running back. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's That's good for a Tennessee first down.
At the 21-yard line.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. They are throwing it again. All in left side. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a first and goal.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Catch made. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Throwing it again here. Dumps it off to his running back. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans push their lead further to start the half. Here's Sly to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans grow their lead yet again.
Commanders 7. Joey Sly to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. Daniels. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face second down.
At the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Panther 11. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. First down now, ball at the 33.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard
Brosky
line.
Merritt gets it from the gun. Has some daylight through the 40. He gets loose down the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain, now down inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Washington,
Come on.
first down.
6.
It's a gain of 50.
From the red zone now.
First down.
Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the third. Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Commanders 14.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Tennessee to the line, first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got it downfield near the edge. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Titans have a first.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
New set of downs from 37. To throw here on first down. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he is able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here we go, set.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans lengthen the lead at the end of the third.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Here's Slide to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans continue piling on to this lead.
42. Commanders 14. Joey Slide.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Ready, corner, 70. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Finds him over the middle. It's a foot race. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Big strike here to Williams. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line.
Yards on the play. That's good for the Titans.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Titans football, and this could be over quick. This lead huge entering the 4th. First and 10 from the 32.
Set it.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Boy, it looked like he was going to have that first, didn't it? But after the stump, they're going to be a little bit short at the 22. 5 DBs out there for the Commanders on third. They're going to try and throw it here. Got TK, complete. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Titans continue adding on to that lead.
49. Commanders 21. Joey Slide.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action now with Daniels. Headed out right. He takes it himself. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Let's go now.
Here's Daniels. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
That's good for a Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now Daniels to throw.
The pass. He was brought down by Nolan Smith. A big loss.
Let's see what they dial up, partner. This is 2nd and long. Handoff right side for Kronsky-Maris. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
Ready.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Get it. Like it. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Into traffic. Complete. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
Trap 50. Trap 50. Ready.
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
1st down, play action. He put everything he had into this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. The running back hits it on the draw. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're 1st. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. 3rd and long for him here. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans continue piling it on here in the 4th. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Titans tack on 7 more to their lead.
56. Commanders 21.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. He's got a man left. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Come on, come on. Come 19. Cougar 19. Viking 18.
Daniels now. He doesn't see a winner he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Warrior 70.
Daniels throwing on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
Cowboy 80.
To throw again, it's Daniels. He's got to his running back. He is stopped with authority there, but that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
The Commanders first down.
Let's go now.
A gain of 19 yards.
To the air again, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
19 tight, 19.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Completed to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Complete to Ja'Cory Crosby-Barrett. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll air it out on third. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Defense is hurrying, time running down.
A gain of
76 Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. Trap 60, trap 60.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on fourth.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
11, Bronco 80. Cup 19, Cup 19.
They'll motion Smith left.
Go.
Daniels now on first down. Oh no, they get him yet again. Off to the races, middle of the field. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Will begin his return from the 11. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. So this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, more interceptions.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Washington calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. They're tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Panther 60, Panther 60. 18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
I'll throw for it. Throw caught by his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
19 tight, 19, ready. Cougar 19.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Finds a seam down the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
60 Vikings, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
First and 10 at the
Going on first down. Daniels. And it's caught for the touchdown. No time left. So positive notes at the very end in this loss. The Commanders making the scoreboard look a touch better. They can make the loss 1 point closer at least. And that one is through. So take a final point off of what's still a pretty big lead as this game comes to a close. So here in Nashville, the Titans come away with the win. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners.